Hello, I'm Stephen Young. I'm 31 years old. I did a degree here at South Essex College in digital animation, and this is my story. I decided that it was definitely what I wanted to kind of go in the direction of. I was trying to decide between model making and drawing and media, and I wanted something that fused all three, and it hit every one of those criteria. So I just went with it, and I thought, let's try this, let's go for it. It sounds very creative, so I was excited to start the course. I found my first year quite a challenge, just getting back into the routine of education again, because I was a mature student, so that was interesting. But I found out quite quickly that the degree is what you make it, to be totally honest. I found that I could put my best into my work and absolutely live my art as best as I could, and I got positive grades from that. So it was a great experience. So when I finished my degree, I heard about a post that came up for a teaching position. So I applied for the position to be an associate lecturer. Thankfully, I got the job. I wanted to bring something different. I wanted to bring to the role what I always wanted at college. I have other jobs outside of teaching in a part-time position. So I have one of my jobs, I was working for the Backstage Centre, which has been a brilliant experience. And they're linked with the Bob and Tamar production workshop, where I've spent a lot of my time, especially over the summers, doing behind the scenes for the Royal Opera. And that's been absolutely incredible, because I love to make models, I love to make things. So we've been building sets and dismantling sets and sending them to location. And I got quite positive and quite chatty with the head of the painting department. She's put me in touch with the props department in the centre of London. So I went to work there over the summer, 2016 summer. And that has been through being introduced to that from the college. I mean, when I went in my first year, we got to meet the Backstage Centre staff, got to have a look around there. And then I thought, this is some opportunity for students to be creative, to be, you know, in the media industry, and to get a foot in the door, as it were. And that's what I've started to do as part-time as well as my teaching. Outside of college, we're working on a stop-motion animation, which is what this character is part of. I also do wargame miniature sculpting, maquettes, characters, faces, commissions for people. A lot of them model making orientated, but I also do some illustration as well, some drawings and things like that. I think there are a lot of different colleges and a lot of options out there, but South Essex College has definitely got great staff. You know, people that are specialised in their field. If you go to talk to a tutor about their thing, say it's illustration, they will get all excited about it, get pumped up and tell you about illustration. I think it's good to be a generalist, but at the same time, I prefer it when somebody specialises in their field and loves what they do. And that's where I get my love for teaching and for sharing what I do with people.